Hey everybody, welcome back to the Overwatch channel on YouTube. I put up a video yesterday and I happened to mention the this flat earth stuff that's been going on lately on YouTube. And I got mostly negative thumb down comments and people telling me the earth is flat. I've seriously looked into this because it intrigued me in the beginning as I'm trying to figure all this stuff out for myself. So here's the video from yesterday, and I put it up last night. So it has 9 thumbs down now, 5 thumbs up. I don't really care about that. Most of these comments here are telling me, dude, I hate to break it to you, but the world is flat. Now, a lot of these models, they shape the earth like a plate, and I don't expect anybody who believes the earth is flat to believe me. Actually, I don't expect anybody really out there. Most people will not get stuff I'm trying to get out there on my channel. Maybe there's a few people out there that do, but I'm really starting to think that most people are not really interested in the truth. They're just interested in proving what they believe. Yeah. You flat earthers, there's nobody can go to the Antarctic. Nobody flies over it, but unfortunately, you can. Okay, you can start off with this company here. I'll put the link in the description below. You can charter this boat. It'll take you out to Antarctica. Yeah, there's enough of you flat earthers out there. Why don't you get a Kickstarter campaign going, or some other crowds funding, and you can have a first-rate, first-class trip for a couple of you to go down to the Arctic. Yeah, you can hire these people. They will take you down there. I'm sure you could probably hire them to sail you around the entire circle of Antarctica if you paid them enough money. But there's also this other one, Quark Expeditions, the leader in polar adventures. Take you right down to Antarctica. And I booked a flight direct from Johannesburg to Sydney. Direct. This flight here with Qantas to Johannesburg. No, I'm not going on that flight, by the way. I just wanted to see if I could book it. But it is a few weeks ago, I got the opportunity to review Qantas Spectacular Flight QFA63 from Sydney to Johannesburg. It is a Qantas only direct flight from Australia to Africa, and it is one out of the only 2 flights from down under to the African continent. Let me take you on one of the most southern routes in the world, flying over the endless ice of Antarctica. Now you can figure, if you're good at math or whatever, of course, for the flat Earth model to be true, the amount of people and people that can do math and people that understand navigation and air travel, wow, that would mean that virtually hundreds of thousands or millions of people are able to figure this out and are in on the conspiracy. I don't know why this thing is being pushed now. It is obviously some kind of mind op or something. But let's see. WikiHow has a How to Travel to Antarctica wiki. You can get detailed instructions over here on how you can go down to that place where no one's allowed to go. Here is a cruise and airliner that takes you to Antarctica. Here is a airline that you can book, so you can fly over the Arctic, what to expect, what to see. Now, I'm sure that you could bring some equipment on board. maybe a compass or something that if you're good at navigation and watching where the sun is relative to you or whatever, you could probably figure out that you're flying over the Arctic if you go on one of these flights. This is an interesting phenomena, and I expect to get nothing but hate from the flat earthers on this. Whatever. Probably going to get hate from everybody on every angle because I feel that we're looking at a lot of false alternatives out there. Let me bring up one more thing. I'm sure a lot of you people that watch my channel are familiar with Jacqueline Glenn. She's an atheist on YouTube and a popular one. This is what I mean by false alternatives. If you watch this video, I'll link to this too. I should do a separate video just about this. The atheist and the religious fundamentalist here go head to head as if that was the only two positions to be at. As if that's it. You can have no God, materialist world, and just ignore all the science that shows that that's not the case. Or you can use the same tactics that religious fundamentalists use to try to dismiss science that doesn't go your way. Or you can be like these other people, holding their signs out. This video is hysterical. It's absolutely hysterical to watch. I'll link to it. But see, it's like make sure people want that choice between two things. I guess it's like human nature or the way we're designed. Something else. I just wanted to mention when I read Ray Kurzweil's book about the singularity, the amount of time that he talks about how this is designed, how that is designed, yet it's all designed by accident, right? There's no designer behind it, even though everything is obviously designed. But even if you don't want to believe in the noetic sciences, even if that's too far out for you and you don't want to look at the data that's going on at Princeton with the Global Consciousness Project, experiments that scientists can repeat over and over and over again in a laboratory that shows that our observation and measurements and intentions do affect things in a laboratory. The double slit experiment, all the stuff with quantum entanglement, that is stuff that any scientist in the world can replicate and scratch their heads over it. If they're trying to maintain a materialist worldview, they really have a hard time explaining that, right? So it doesn't fit. Finding computer code in the universe, that is something that scientists have admitted to, that things are coded, and somehow the atheist is able to convince themselves that the code was written by accident. And the religious fundamentalist has convinced themselves that 66 books, and I'm just talking about the Christian religious fundamentalist here. It doesn't matter what religion, really. I think they're all the same as far as way they form some of their dogma. But in the Christian fundamentalist, you have 66 books chosen by people to make up the Bible. That's it. It's the only way you can view the universe is what's in there. Forget about scientific observation. Forget about archaeological facts. And atheists, forget about the fact that your evolutionary theory doesn't hold water. That it's got so many problems that if you were to attack it strictly as a flawed theory by showing the evidence, just the evidence that counters it, you would have no defense. But anyway. So back to the flat Earth thing. Yes, you can go to Qantas here. You can schedule your flights. You can read about all this stuff. I'll link to it in the description below. But it won't make any difference. I'm just gonna get thumbs down and the world is flat, dude. Okay. The world is flat. And that is the state of the mind today. Have a good day, everybody, or good night, whatever time you're watching this video. See you later.